Hey, hi guys, Dr. Dan Nightingale here, your clinical dementia specialist. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all enjoying your day wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining me. And as you know, on Facebook and Instagram, every day we post one of my quotes, one of my statements. And we are running a series of videos now where I'm explaining the meaning behind it. Okay, so this video is about the statement that I made, the quote: in Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, care isn't just a duty, it's the bridge that connects hearts amidst the chaos of memory loss. So what I'm meaning here is that dementia is a journey, and it often takes a village to care for that individual. That village consists of family, friends, neighbours, associates, work colleagues, teachers, parents, because of course it doesn't discriminate between age. We've got children who are living with dementia, we've got middle-aged people, younger people, older people. So it's all about all those people encompass that journey. They all work together to ensure that the person is living well with dementia. So it is all about connecting our hearts, because what we need to remember is that when somebody has a cognitive impairment, going through cognitive change, it is just one part of who they are. Just one small part of who they are. That individual remains an individual. They maintain a level of skill, a level of competency, interaction. And a very sad story that I'm going to relate to you now is indicative of the opposite of what I mean. I went to visit a patient in a nursing home, and everybody was busy. The doctor was there visiting, there was a social worker doing his thing, the nurses were rushing around doing their thing, and there were 6 or 7 older people, residents, sat in wheelchairs in front of the nurses' station. Not sure why they were all sat in front of the nurses' station. I can only assume that it was because they were going to give them medication, but they were sat in a row. Not one of them was being acknowledged. It was as though they had an invisible cloak over them. Nobody was interacting, nobody was engaging, nobody spoke with them, nobody smiled at them, nobody asked them a question. There was nothing. And each one of them, they all looked so sad. Well, you would, wouldn't you, if you're ignored? And this is where the heart bit comes in, the compassion, the care. To see that is just tugs at your heartstrings, doesn't it? So never, ever ignore somebody who is living with dementia. Wherever they are, whether they live at home, whether they live in a care community or a facility, wherever they are, don't ignore them. However busy we may be, there's always an opportunity to be a little butterfly. So just dip in and out of that person's world. Doesn't take long. It's, hey Judy, how are you getting on? Are you okay? Steve, can I get you anything? Joni, nice to see you this morning. Just those kind of things, you know, that interaction sends the message that yes, I'm acknowledged, I'm not invisible, I'm an individual, I'm cared for, I'm thought about, I'm loved, and all those positive emotive things. So, just to recap that, it takes a whole bunch of people to ensure that somebody's quality of life is the best that it can be. We spend our entire life trying to be the best of ourselves. I mean, that's the goal in life, to achieve self-actualization and be the best of who we are. When we develop a dementia type illness, when we develop a neurocognitive disorder or a neurological disorder, sometimes our world begins to shrink. And that's because things change. Sometimes we lose people, sometimes we just stop going and doing things, sometimes we withdraw into self, retreat. So the world becomes smaller and smaller. We all know in the field of dementia that it is imperative that the individual's world maintains an element of inclusion, involvement, engagement. So that's the job of every single one of us. The role of every single one of us supporting an individual who is living with dementia is to ensure their world is greater, that they feel loved, that they feel needed, wanted, and that is how we make a difference in people's lives, and that's how we ensure that their world is great, their life is as best as it can be. Focus on existing strengths. What tools does that person have to ensure that they can have a good day today? Okay, so the heart is so important. We have to give compassion. We have to care about people. And remember what I just said at the beginning of this video, is that there are children who are living with dementia. So don't always think it's older people. So that's the message I wanted to get across today. That was the explanation of that. Please share this video. Share it with your friends, your colleagues, your neighbours, anybody you know, anybody you see, because I can guarantee, 99.9% guarantee, that whoever you come into contact with either knows someone who is living with dementia or someone who is caring for somebody living with dementia. And so it's very important that we share this education. Please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. If you want information about us, go to the website, drdanielnightingale.com. Send us a message through Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, and have a fantastic day and a wonderful week. And just before you go, say it with me: dump the soda.